What's going on, guys? Corey here with Xbox Tavern with another review. This week I'm looking at the game Inner Ashes. So Inner Ashes is a walking simulator that teaches you really the story of a man who is facing difficulties. He's a single father, but he has Alzheimer's, and you go through parts of his life as Alzheimer's starts to take over and the effects that it has on it. Now, throughout the game, you are not only exploring his story, but you are learning about the disease itself. The developers have put in various signs of warnings. I believe there was like some sample medications and just things that go on and how some people care for or really prepare for Alzheimer's. So the story does get pretty sad. It takes place over 8 chapters, and the story in and of itself is really dealing with you, the father, and the relationship you have with your daughter as she grows up. Each level or chapter starts out in your home and eventually takes you to this dreamscape environment where you are going to be walking, collecting different things, figuring out some very simple puzzles, and just kind of getting story beats here and there as you find your way to finish the level. There's not much to it other than that. Between each level is a tangram or tanagram puzzle where you have to fit certain pieces into a shape. That was probably the most challenging part. As the game goes on, those get progressively harder and they appear more and more. But otherwise, it's a short game. This can be completed in just a couple of hours. And really, I have played better walking sims that I have really connected to. This one I didn't. I think some of that had to do with the voice acting. It was not to say that the voice actors were bad, but they did not match what I thought the characters on the screen should have sounded like. It just seems like a lower budget thing, which it probably was. I don't want to say too many negative things about the game because it does teach about this really terrible disease. Whether you have any experience with it or not, you can't help but feel a little bit bad trying to go through the life of this person. And really, that's the game. You're going through just simply walking and doing these very simple puzzles that don't take too long to tell the story of this single father and his daughter and the struggles that they have dealing with Alzheimer's and just their relationship in general. It does end on a high note. I won't spoil what that is. However, I think you will know just from seeing the game and hearing about it whether it is for you, whether you like walking simulators or not. So yeah, that will do it for me for Inner Ashes. Just as short as the game in some aspects, but if you aren't on xboxtavern.com, I do implore you to go there, check out my score for Inner Ashes and any other reviews that we post every week. So with that, I will see you in the next one.